This is what victory feels like. Yeah!
Look closely. Behind the trillion-dollar smile of the world's richest man lies a dark reality he's desperately trying to hide. Elon Musk didn't build the EV empire. The brilliant minds in his shadow did. For years, he took the credit and became a tech god. But you can only keep geniuses in the dark for so long. Now those very same engineers have broken their silence. They've teamed up with Musk's bitter rivals, backed by $10 billion in oil money and European giants, with one single mission: to destroy the monster they helped create. Welcome to the $10 billion war. This is how the empire falls. To understand why Elon Musk is under attack today, we have to go back to 2009. Tesla was on the brink of bankruptcy, trying to build a car that legacy automakers said was physically impossible. The Model S. Musk was the charismatic face of the company, but he didn't have the engineering blueprint to make it work. Enter Peter Rawlinson. Rawlinson wasn't just another employee on the payroll. He was hired as the vice president and chief engineer of the Model S. For 3 brutal years, he practically lived in the design labs, solving the thermal dynamics of the battery pack, the suspension, and the vehicle's aerodynamics. When the Model S launched in 2012 and took the world by storm, Elon Musk stood alone in the spotlight. Rawlinson was left in the shadows. This is the real-world version of Christopher Nolan's masterpiece, The Prestige. Elon Musk was the ultimate showman, standing on stage under the bright lights, making the global audience marvel at the magic of Tesla. But Peter Rawlinson was the engineer in the dark, the one who actually built the machinery and figured out the secrets behind the trick. And just like in the movie, when ego and obsession take over, the creators of the magic become arch enemies. Working with Elon Musk always comes with a psychological price. Musk's management style is notoriously ruthless, and inside the Silicon Valley headquarters, a massive ego clash was reaching its boiling point. Rawlinson watched as his engineering genius was completely erased by Musk's marketing machine. In 2012, just as the Model S was hitting the roads, Rawlinson abruptly quit. The bridge was completely burned, and a silent, bitter rivalry was born. Rawlinson didn't just walk away to retire, he wanted to prove a point. He became the CEO of Lucid Motors with one obsessive mission: to build an electric vehicle that would make Tesla look obsolete. And in 2021, he delivered the Lucid Air. It wasn't just a competitor, it was an engineering statement. It achieved an official range of over 500 miles on a single charge, a technical milestone Elon Musk's engineers couldn't touch. Rawlinson had successfully upgraded his own creation to beat his former boss at his own game. But engineering a masterclass vehicle is only half the battle. Mass producing it requires billions of dollars. And this is where the war turned geopolitical. Years prior, Elon Musk had publicly humiliated the Saudi Arabian Public Investment Fund after a failed deal to take Tesla private. The Saudis, looking for economic revenge and a dominant foothold in the future of energy, found their perfect weapon, Peter Rawlinson. They poured over $6 billion into Lucid Motors, giving Musk's arch-nemesis an almost infinite runway of cash. Rawlinson now had the elite tech, and the Saudis had the bottomless pockets. The first laser sight was officially locked directly onto Tesla's crown. While Elon Musk was laser-focused on his former chief engineer and a billion-dollar chess game in the California desert, a second, far more dangerous threat was breeding in the American Rust Belt. Completely in silence, no flashy press conferences, no Twitter drama, just a 26-year-old MIT graduate with a PhD in mechanical engineering, operating out of a mainstream radar. His name was RJ Scaringe, and in 2009, the exact same year Tesla was struggling with the Model S, he founded a company that would later become Rivian. For nearly a decade, Rivian was a ghost. They operated in what the tech world calls stealth mode, but Scaringe understood a fundamental flaw in Elon Musk's master plan. Musk was building luxury sedans for tech executives in Silicon Valley. Scaringe was looking at the real beating heart of the American automotive market. Trucks and SUVs, the vehicles that working-class America actually buys by the millions. In 2018, the ghost materialized. Rivian unveiled the R1T, the world's first fully electric adventure truck. It was rugged, it was functional, and it was beautiful. Elon Musk was caught completely off guard. In a panic to protect his home turf, Musk rushed to announce the Tesla Cybertruck just a year later. We all remember the disastrous window-smashing reveal, but while Musk was busy selling promises and sci-fi aesthetics, Rivian was retooling a former Mitsubishi plant in Illinois to do what Musk couldn't, actually deliver an electric truck to production. But to fight a titan like Tesla, you don't just need a good engineer, you need an executioner with deep pockets. Enter Jeff Bezos. The founder of Amazon was locked in a brutal personal Cold War with Elon Musk over their competing space companies, SpaceX and Blue Origin. Bezos saw Rivian as the ultimate opportunity to strike Musk where it hurts the most. Amazon didn't just invest, they placed a massive order for 100,000 electric delivery vans, instantly guaranteeing Rivian's survival. And recently, the plot thickened even further. Volkswagen, the German automotive superpower, injected another $5 billion into Rivian to steal their software architecture. With the Saudi wealth backing Lucid's luxury tech on one side, and Amazon and Volkswagen financing Rivian's truck empire on the other, Elon Musk's monopoly was officially surrounded. The silent mechanic from MIT had executed the perfect ambush, but as any automotive engineer knows, designing a groundbreaking vehicle is the easy part. Building it without losing your soul and your entire fortune is where the real blood is spilled. There is a famous quote by Elon Musk himself: "Prototypes are easy, production is hard." And he was right. In the automotive industry, designing a gorgeous prototype is a victory that lasts for a day. Mass production is a war that lasts for years. And as Lucid and Rivian were about to find out, stepping into the ring of mass manufacturing almost drove them into total bankruptcy. In 2022, the global supply chain collapsed. Microchips were unavailable, raw materials skyrocketed in price, and both startups hit a brick wall. Rivian had the backing of Amazon, but they were burning through cash at an apocalyptic rate. At one point, Rivian was losing over $30,000 on every single truck they sold. Think about that. Every time a customer happily drove a Rivian R1T off the lot, $30,000 vanished from the company's bank account. They were burning over $1 billion every single quarter just to keep the lights on. Over at Lucid, the nightmare was even worse. Their car, the Lucid Air, was so complex and packed with high-end tech that the factory in Arizona couldn't scale up. In 2022, they managed to deliver just over 4,000 cars. For a multi-billion-dollar company, that is a drop in the ocean. Wall Street panicked. Lucid's stock crashed by over 80% from its all-time high. The dream of destroying Elon Musk was evaporating in real time, replaced by the brutal reality of manufacturing physics. Any normal car company would have died right here, just like DeLorean, Fisker, and countless others in history. But remember, this is a $10 billion war funded by people who refuse to lose to Elon Musk. When Lucid was months away from running out of money, the Saudi Public Investment Fund didn't back down. They doubled down, injecting another $1.5 to $2 billion into the company. And when Rivian needed a lifeline, Volkswagen stepped in with a massive $5 billion joint venture alliance. This wasn't just charity, it was a tactical purchase of survival. With these multi-billion-dollar rescue packages, the production hell didn't destroy them, it forged them. By mid-2026, Rivian and Lucid managed to stabilize their manufacturing lines. They survived the valley of death. Elon Musk had predicted their bankruptcy publicly on X, mocking their burn rates, but his laughter was about to turn into silence, because now that his rivals finally knew how to build cars at scale, they were ready to hit Tesla exactly where it hurts the most, the price tag. When Elon Musk realized that his rivals weren't going bankrupt, he decided to use the ultimate weapon in his arsenal, capital starvation. In early 2023, Tesla started a global price war. Musk systematically slashed the prices of the Model 3 and Model Y by up to 20% overnight. It was a brutal, calculated move. Tesla had the highest profit margins in the industry, and Musk was willing to burn his own profits just to starve Lucid and Rivian out of existence before they could fully scale. For a while it worked. The price cuts forced everyone else to lower their prices too, even though they were already losing money on every car. It was a game of financial chicken. Musk's strategy was simple. I can survive a drop in margins longer than you can survive your cash burn. But this weapon was a double-edged sword. By tanking the prices, Musk destroyed the resale value of his own cars, angered millions of existing Tesla owners, and sent Wall Street into a panic as Tesla's historic profit margins started to evaporate. And this is where Musk made his biggest miscalculation. He was so focused on his American rivals, Rivian and Lucid, that he ignored his biggest blind spot, China. While Musk was busy cutting prices to hurt Rivian, Chinese giants like BYD and tech superpowers like Xiaomi were building highly advanced, incredibly cheap electric vehicles at a scale Tesla could only dream of. BYD officially overtook Tesla in global EV sales, and suddenly Musk wasn't the hunter anymore. He was the one being hunted from every single direction. Tesla's product lineup was getting old. The Cybertruck remained a niche, polarizing product, and the promised affordable $25,000 Tesla was nowhere to be seen. Musk's attention was divided between SpaceX, X, artificial intelligence, and global politics. The empire that once felt untouchable was suddenly showing deep structural cracks. The price war didn't destroy Rivian and Lucid, it just turned the entire EV market into a bloody arena where Tesla no longer held all the cards. The multi-billion-dollar trap was fully sprung, and the king had nowhere left to run. The electric vehicle industry is no longer a one-man show. For over a decade, Elon Musk operated in a vacuum, dictating the rules, setting the prices, and taking 100% of the credit. But the vacuum has popped. The tech gods are being dragged back down to earth, not by traditional Detroit automakers, but by the very geniuses they left out in the cold. Peter Rawlinson proved that engineering perfection cannot be suppressed by a CEO's ego. Backed by Saudi billions, Lucid survived its production hell and forced Tesla to realize that their flagship luxury models are no longer the gold standard. Meanwhile, RJ Scaringe proved that silence is louder than Twitter drama. With the institutional backing of Amazon and Volkswagen, Rivian locked down the American truck and commercial market, the exact market Musk tried to conquer with the Cybertruck, only to create a polarizing luxury toy. This $10 billion war was never just about cars. It was about validation. It was about the engineers in the shadow, proving that an empire is only as strong as the minds that build its foundations. Musk might have signed the paychecks, but these men wrote the future. Today, Tesla is still a giant, but its absolute monopoly is officially dead. The battlefield is crowded, the margins are thin, and the competition is ruthless. Elon Musk once built a monster to revolutionize the world, but in the process of building his empire, he created the very rivals that are now engineered to destroy it. And this war is just getting started. Thank you so much for watching until the end. If you want more, check out these videos. Also, please consider subscribing to the channel. As an automotive engineering student, I'm passionate about making these deep dives into EVs and tech. My name is Bart, and hopefully, see you next time.